you guys have to finish a game when you play it, like from beginning to end?
I generally want to, but it doesn't always work out that way, especially with really long games. Like,
Yeah.
I struggle to finish the big RPGs. I remember I
Mhm.
started The Witcher 3. I got like halfway through that. I played through Mass Effect. I think I finished Mass Effect 1 and 2, but I never finished 3. So it's like it's
Mm.
sort of hard to stick with something that's like more than 10, 20 hours long.
Do you just get distracted by other games that you start playing, or do you just kind of like give up, or?
I think it's mostly distracted because I still like those games and I enjoyed the experience I had with like The Witcher and Mass Effect, but I just moved on to other things.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The solution to that is don't play any long games because that's what I do.
That's a good point.
Um, like,
But then you miss out on all the long
yeah, I
games.
mean, that's true. But I don't really think it's my type of game, like the long RPGs like you're talking about. Like, I've never played a. Like, I actually could be completely wrong and I just haven't played them. But I
Mhm.
haven't played, like, um, The Witcher or any Dark Souls games and stuff like that. Um, just because I
Well,
feel
I
like.
wanna.
Dark Souls is a whole other thing.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I haven't played Dark Souls either. um,
Yeah, I guess it's sort of long, but in a different way.
yeah, but because I didn't really feel like I had time to play really long video games at any point in my life.
Mhm.
So I pretty much have just stuck to mostly indie games. Like the longest games that I've played um, on my Steam are like single player games are like the Great Ace Attorney, which
There
took
you
me
go.
like
Mhm.
60 hours, or like Danganronpa. So I have not finished a few games. Mostly it's ones that either didn't grab me with their story, although now that I'm looking at the ones that I haven't finished, it's um, they're all not story games. Um,
Mhm.
there are two that are um, puzzle games that were just too hard. um, my brain was too small. Those being Baba Is You, which is this really difficult um, puzzle game where you sort of are a sheep and you move around blocks to change the rules of the universe. Um, and then Return of the Obra Dinn, which partially was because I was scared of it, um, and also because it was really
Mhm.
difficult. Um, that's one where you are on an abandoned ship and you need to um, fill out a roster of all like 60 something people on the ship, like how they died, and what was their name, and match their face to a picture. Um,
Mhm.
and you do that by walking around the ship, and every time you find a dead body, then you are transported to the moment of their death. Um, and you get a little snippet of audio to go with it too. And then if there's like a dead body in that memory, then you can go back to their moment of their death. Um, and you have to do that and figure out just all 60 people just from like the moments of their deaths. Oh, and you have to figure out like their position on the ship, like a captain or first mate or whatever.
Mhm.
Um, and some of them are extremely difficult. Like one difficult one that I remember I actually did figure out is you had to like match up people's voices um, to what bed they were sleeping in, and then the beds had like tags on them that corresponded to some roster of like the ship's crew, and then you could match up their names from that. And it was just all
Mhm.
very difficult. But then it
Yeah, it
became
sounds like there's a lot
spooky.
of details.
Yeah, it's really
Oh.
cool if you're into that. And I would highly recommend it
Yeah.
to people who seem like they would like it. But it also
Mhm.
became a little creepy, and I'm creeped out easily, so I stopped. And
Mm.
that's also the same reason I haven't finished Outer Wilds, which I have heard is one of the best games like ever. But I am too afraid of the unknown, so I have not finished it. I need to play it like with someone.
You not going into the unknown. Will.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good
Yeah,
song.
I've heard really good things about Obra Dinn, although I haven't played it. And Outer Wilds, I think I would also put it in like top 10 games of all time, maybe.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I don't. I think I've beaten like 3 games total. Not that I've played like many more games than that, but I finished. What's the one that you showed me, Will, where it's like perspective? It's like puzzles, but you have to like move objects. You're in like therapy or something.
Oh, Superliminal.
Superliminal. That's it.
I haven't actually played that, but
Oh, really?
yeah, I just recommended it because. Well, I don't know if I recommended it. I just showed it to you because it was like
maybe that was what happened.
CMU graduate or something who made it.
Yeah. I finished that one, and I finished Undertale, and I finished Minecraft, and those are the 3.
Nice.
There you go. I think you don't really have to finish games. Like if you play a game for a little while and you enjoy it, like if you don't enjoy it, then obviously don't finish it. But like it's definitely possible to enjoy your time with a game without fully finishing it. Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, that's. I mean, I didn't even know there was an end to Minecraft. Before college.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is it really an end?
It's literally called the end.
That's
But
true, but then
it is a sandbox game, so it just sort of keeps going. You never really finish Minecraft.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you can just enjoy it without finishing it.
yeah. I mean, if it's a primarily like story-driven game though, I feel like if you stop, then the game is doing something wrong. Like if you're playing Ace Attorney or something and then you just fall off halfway through, then it's probably not telling the story well enough to keep you interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's true.